know, I ain't gonna say that I always was a big fan, but I did follow you because you're a strong leader, and I respect your hustle, and I respect your game, but your mouth is foul. And me and you, we wouldn't have worked well together. Because I'd have been smashed you in your face, girl, a long time ago. Yeah.
It's alright, I'm not dangerous. When you're mine, I'll be generous. You're irreplaceable, collectible, just like fine China.
Hey y'all, welcome to another day in the vlog. And if this is your first time here, my name is Shaquita, and welcome to Fit Fab and Over 50. Look, for all my A1 day ones, y'all already know. When your girl got some clothes on, got a wig on, she on her way somewhere. She's on her way somewhere. Okay? Today is Queen Bee birthday. She turned 50 today, you guys. So welcome Queen Bee to the club, y'all. Welcome to the babies of the old folks. That's what I love calling my 50-year-olds. I love calling them babies of the old folks. But right now we are headed to go. She have a dinner tonight. I'm headed right now to go by LaRonda because I will be hopping in the car with her because Nelly Bell right here not doing so well, and I just don't like driving my car when she's under the weather. Even though I could drive her, she's fine, but no, I just have this thing to where I feel that driving your car when it needs certain type of services, it just leads to other problems. So I don't need no more problems. So I'm gonna go ahead on and I'm gonna park her and hop in the car with LaRonda because I don't like driving downtown anyway because of the traffic and all the unnecessary parking and stuff like that. And I pray we don't run into no traffic. Now I already was rushing. I couldn't show y'all what I have on, but I'm very cute. She wanted to wear green tonight. Her color scheme was green. So, you know, I did the best that I could with this green, baby, because I don't do too much of green. I love green, but I just don't have a lot of pieces of it and stuff like that. So with that being said, I'm headed right now to LaRonda. Like I said, I'm gonna hop in a car with her, and then we're gonna go downtown. The reservations they're not until like 7:15. The reservations are like 7:15, so meaning we have plenty enough time to get there and do what it is that we need to do. Preferably we don't run into no serious traffic, y'all. So what I'm about to do now, I'm gonna put this phone down because these police out here are like roaches, and let's go eat us some steak because I know we going to a steakhouse or something like I said, I know we going to a steakhouse and stuff, but I'm not quite sure which one. It's all in the information, child. I just can't keep up with every little detail. All I know is I'm on the way. I'm on the way, and I saved my greedy appetite for such a thing. Okay, well, I'll pick you guys back up in a minute. All right, bye bye.
I am blessed, I am blessed. I am blessed, I am blessed. I am blessed, I am. I am blessed, I am blessed. I am blessed, I am blessed. I am blessed, I am. I seen another day, seen another breath, and I seen another raindrop trickle on all the leaves. I felt a little pain, but I felt a lot of joy. So I know to see and to breathe and to feel only means one thing. So I still believe, cause I know I got life, so I can't fight.
Yes,
All the good times, it's a choice, so yeah, I know it. To see the world and not be hopeless. I know, yes, I know that. Blessed with another chance, I am. 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 I'm blessed with another chance, I am. Blessed with another chance, I am. And every day, always on my head high, my chest high. That don't mean I don't cry, Sing it like la 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 la. My enemies, I'ma say choice, so yeah, I know it. See the world and I feel hopeless. I know, yes, I know that. Blessed with another chance, I am. Blessed with another chance, blessed with another chance, blessed with another chance, I am. Blessed with another chance, blessed with another chance, blessed with another chance,
Queen Bee. Hey y'all, what's going on? I am sitting here eating the rest of my steak from last night. But I paired it with some eggs this morning because I'm about to go to the park and walk. So I'm getting me some protein in this morning. Got me some tea. This is green tea and burdock root with a squeeze of lemon in it. But I'm going to talk to y'all about last night. And after I finish talking to y'all about last night, we're going to discuss a few other topics. But let's just talk about STK, the steakhouse we went to for Brandy's 50th birthday dinner. First off, let me just say this. I'm not complaining. I'm just giving y'all recommendations because that's what this channel is about. It's about being fit. It's about being fabulous. And I told y'all I take y'all places with me. So one of the places that we went to last night was STK Steakhouse. The ambience, beautiful. I'm not gonna rate that the customer service was bad. I'ma just say she was young, inexperienced. I'm not gonna even call her unprofessional. I'm just gonna say young and inexperienced. That's all. These kids today don't wanna work. And when they get under pressure because they feel like an adult is attacking them, they freeze up. They get frustrated. They get irritated. And some people may take that as they have an attitude, they're being rude, they're not doing their job. No. I see things differently. I see things from a different aspect. I'm not going to say she was rude. Can I say she could have handled it better? Yes. But our young waitress was piss poor in her activities last night. Because what she didn't do is she failed to explain to us the rules and recommendation on how STK handles their billing. Instead of them, they had a special that they run, okay? $49, you get this for $49 if you pair it with someone else, okay? But it'll be $49 for you, it'll be $49 for them. But your options are this, and this, okay? The 12-ounce T-bone, the 12-ounce New York strip, a butterfly filet mignon. Your sides was regular mac and cheese, tater tots, asparagus, and if you wanted to get the lobster mac and cheese, that's an extra additional $12. Your meats was salmon, your 12-ounce steak, your filet mignon, and your appetizers was sliders or what it was, sliders or Caesar salad. Now, I've been telling y'all lately about eating for your blood type. Even when you are going out to the restaurants, knowing your blood type makes it easy for you to know how to select your foods. Just because you're out indulging with family and celebrating life do not mean that you have to overindulge. It don't mean that. Because I practice what I preach 75% of the time. That's over with now. We are eating for our blood type the rest of the remaining of the year. Because I need to show you that no matter if you have menopause, any type of underlying issue, high blood pressure, etc. Because y'all know that my doctor been trying to get me to lose 40 pounds. I'm not trying to lose 40 pounds. I like being thick. I just want to get rid of this gut. Okay? That's explainable for my age. I'm in menopause. I do not want to take hormonal pills. I'm going to fix my hormonal pills by the foods that I'm supposed to eat. And if you don't know your blood type, be sure to hit the link in the description where it'll take you to my Amazon storefront where you can get the kit if you don't know it. And if you do know it, you can go ahead on and buy the book. Now let's move on to last night. The young lady just failed to explain to us the way that they handle their billing and their system. Expensive as this place is, they have one or two ways that you can pay for your food. Now, in our head, because we was doing couples, you understand? 2 people, call it what you want, 2 people, okay? Me and LaRonda was on a bill. We was gonna share the special. She do the 49, I do the 49. She pick what she pick, I pick what I pick, and then we had a dessert that we had to share. I let her take the dessert home because Brandy had birthday cake at her celebration that I took a little piece of that home. So it all panned out. But when they gave us the bill, the young lady gave us the bill as a whole. Okay, $500. Now, me and LaRonda know that, okay, $100, put some tax on it, $118, $115, etc. Easy fix. But for the rest of it, they had a couple that came in later, her and her boyfriend, and they had their margaritas, mammy. They took food back, reordered food. So theirs was a little confusing, you understand? Jada, Brandy's daughter, she ordered something extra that if you ordered outside of the menu, then you had to pay extra. She got the lobster mac and cheese, but she didn't care for it. So she sent that back. Now, if the young lady took all that off like she was supposed to, I don't know. It don't matter. All I know is what me and LaRonda, you understand? And then me and LaRonda had cash. Everybody else had credit cards, debit cards, or what have you. With that being said, she came out just with one bill. It wasn't even like in the sections of broke down, itemized. Okay, this is a 49 special. 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 This is a $49 special. No, none of that. Just everything that we ate was on there, a la carte. Like we just bought everything a la carte. I say all that to say, as beautiful as this place was and the ambience, they need a better billing system because we had to call a manager to see if she can get the bill itemized and see if we can do separate tickets or whatever. She said no. One or two ways that you can do it is you can do it like this here where everybody know what they paid for or whatever and itemize it and add your stuff up. Or we can split it just 2 ways. Okay, well, me and LaRonda got cash. This one way, and y'all do the rest. Because y'all had a lot going on, you know what I'm saying? Not to the point to where they couldn't fix it. They didn't understand who bought what. They knew what they all bought. But what I am saying is that's a piss poor system for you to have a marvelous establishment like that. For you to have an amazing, marvelous establishment like that, I feel that was a piss poor system. And STK, y'all need to fix that. Y'all need to fix that, and you need to fix that ASAP. So me, considering I spent $100 last night, I still ate right. This right here is a portion of my steak that I took home with me. The food was a 7 out of 10. Only because it was a large party. So some people food came out cold. Some people food, I ain't gonna say really cold, but lukewarm. The sliders wasn't what we thought it was gonna be. Whatever. My food was straight. I'm not complaining about my food. Mine was straight. So I got the Caesar salad as my appetizer. LaRonda got the sliders. So what we did was, I gave her half of my salad, and she gave me one of her sliders because it was only 2 sliders. Then she got the filet mignon. I got the 12-ounce strip and asparagus. So my meal that I had last night was a Caesar salad, a steak, and asparagus. Everything off my highly beneficial. Now, I did kind of bad with that bread because I saved my appetite for the event. Okay? But that bread was very good. I didn't like the butter mixture because it was like a mix of ranch, blue cheese, and garlic butter. That's all the 3 flavors I tasted. So that wasn't a good combination for me because I don't like blue cheese on no level. No. But the bread was very warm and fresh. So I think I overindulged in that. But far as my choice and my pickings or whatever, I did good. And I say all of that to say, regardless of the fact, if you go out with your friends, your family, and they're celebrating birthdays or whatever, because that's the only time that I really can say that I go anywhere if someone is celebrating something. You know what I'm saying? Or I'm just literally invited to it. Just to say, girl, come on, let's put some clothes on. Let's hit the streets. It's Friday night. I just got paid. No. Hey, to each his own. But Shaquita do celebrations and events. I do celebrations and I do events, okay? So I say all of that to say that we had a nice time last night. Brandy turned 50 years old last night, so we celebrated her crossover to the baby of the old folks. We're the babies of the old folks, is what they say. Okay? Now, let's chop it up. Let's talk business. Let's talk about Stormy Wellington. Now, for anybody who don't know who Stormy Wellington is one of the biggest entrepreneur, digital marketers, TLC, detox tea slinging, but she's not with that company no more. Person known to the man. Person known to man. Stormy is getting indicted by the feds because of the promises that she made to people. The promises of creating over 60 millionaires. The promise of you can live a 6-figure, 7-figure life in this industry. The promise of, so the feds actually are coming after her because her business is not a scam. Just like she said, a scam is considered to be if you taking people money and you're not delivering anything. There's products that come with her promise. You have to sell these products. If you don't show up and sell these products, you don't make no money. She didn't say that she would promise to make you a 6-figure business owner and you ain't got to do nothing. And you ain't got to wake up every day and hustle. You understand? That's not how this goes. From being an entrepreneur myself and selling digital products myself and trying to create a lifestyle with this, first things first, no one knows you. So, secondly, if you don't have the gift of gab, thirdly, if you don't have a hustle mentality, fourthly, if you cannot prove what you say and look the part, Don't get off into trying to sell something that don't fit your description and you don't fit the part of, and you know you don't have a hustle mentality. Shaquita been hustling all her life. If anything, right now, I ain't becoming a businesswoman. What I was doing back then, I consider myself a professional hustler, because that's exactly what I was doing. I was hustling, I was grinding. I always had the gift of gab. That ain't nothing new here, okay? But for the fans to come at her and say that she's going to be indicted based upon the things that she promised, you understand? She got to get sued for that. She can't have wishful thinking. I would love to save millions of lives with what I do. So if I put that in my transcript to saying that I'm doing God's work and I would love to save as many lives as possible, and I plan to save 1,000 women by the end of this year, I got to worry about the feds coming after me, because that's exactly what's going on with her. The way she worded her stuff in her description for her platform, she made promises, and then when they was looking at the numbers far as the money she was bringing in and the money that the people were making, it didn't add up. So that's why they put it in the classification of a scam. She making false promises that nobody can keep up with. That's not a false promise. This is my opinion though. That's not a false promise to me. If you're not getting up every day making content, because the platforms, TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, and all the rest of them, they are your marketing platforms. And if you're not marketing what it is you're doing, how do you expect for people to buy your product? And if you dependent on family and friends, you can no, because they want a handout. They want something for free. They want to buy one and give the rest of it to them. That's family. You may have one or two that's very supportive. That's family. You understand? That's just the way it goes. When you are in these type of industries to where you're selling any type of digital product or physical product, you have to show up. You have to show up on a daily basis. If you do not show up on a daily basis, you will reap what you sow. If you go ham crazy, you gonna reap ham crazy. If you do not come on here, you ain't gonna get nothing. So I'm gonna be honest with you. When I'm on my lives, I know that in the moment I have them excited, I have them energized, I have them like looking forward to finding out what their blood type is. I have them looking forward to buying the book and eating for it. But it's like once they get it and they see the work that needs to go into it, that's where the fallback come from. So I say this to anybody that's in the industry of entrepreneurship, that want to sell digital products, that want to sell manual products, physical products, whatever type of products. If you don't show up and post your content as your marketing strategy, go live, talk about the product. I speak about hair. So this is the only reason why I kept it. My sister cut hers off already, but it done grew back. And me and her basically do everything together. When she do it, my silly ass follow. Okay? But this time, I couldn't follow her because I needed my hair, because my hair was my money. Okay? Because if I'm talking about growing hair and I'm a bald head scallywag, I don't fit the part. Okay? If I'm talking about growing hair, because don't get it twisted, I'm a cosmetologist, so I can cut my hair off and wear a pixie hairstyle and still say that, you know, I know how to grow your hair based off my content and them watching my customers or whatever. But for me to have long hair, as well as me promote a lot of people and women with long hair, it just make what I do look even grander, even though the information is still true. It just makes it look grander. But if you're 300 pounds and you're talking about selling TLC, life total change, or something like that, it's called total life change is what it's called, and you're 300 pounds, ain't nobody gonna take you serious. So selling total life change, be already fit, be already a gym girly, because then you fit the part. And it makes what you do look more realistic and people will take you serious. Do that make sense what I'm saying? I hope it makes sense. Now, if them people didn't make no money, it's not because Stormy lied to them and promised them a fake promise. You know what it means? It just simply means that they didn't do their work. They didn't do their part. They didn't do their part. They wasn't promoting. They wasn't making no content. They wasn't going live talking about it. They wasn't doing it. And no one knows you. Do you know how long you got to like really grind first before recognition even take place? I know I'm a grinder. It took me at least a year to close to 2 years before the recognition really started to take root. And I've been doing that 30 plus years. When I started going live, oh my goodness, the rocket took off. You got to do all these things. And if you're afraid to be in front of the camera, if you are afraid to open up your mouth, you selling your product and I'm selling some tea, and the tea is designed to, you're going to lose weight, and your hair can grow from it, and your skin gonna clear up. No! You got to come on here hardcore. You got to come on here believing what you're doing, believing in what you're doing, believing in the product that you're selling, having confidence in your marketing. Because if you don't, your energy can be read through the screen. Your energy can be read through your content. Oh, it most definitely can be read to your content, because your ain't nobody telling you to go crazy, buck wild, and all this overacting and all this. No, be your authentic self. I'm already naturally got a big mouth. I already naturally talk loud. I already naturally talk with aggression. So if anything, I have to train myself to calm down. If anything, I have to train myself. Humble yourself, Shaquita. Humble yourself. Lower your damn voice. And talk slow. I got to train myself the opposite way of it. You understand what I'm saying? Because I'm from the streets. I talk hood, but I'm also a professional. I'm also a woman of God. I can be soft, but I'm very edgy. It's just all a part of me. All of that is my dynamic genetics, okay? So when I come on here, I come on confidence in what it is that I do, because I've been doing it so long. Then I come on here confident in what I'm talking about because I live it. Then I come on here confident about me telling you to eat right for your blood type because I'm a testimony of it. So if you don't have all these things going on, stop signing up for stuff because it sounds good. Because it looks good. Because they flashing their cars. They sitting in their car, getting the money. That's a marketing strategy, fool. That's a marketing strategy. Because who don't want that? Who don't want the nice cars? Who don't want the money? Who don't want the big houses? And that's how they get y'all. You understand? But the things that they are promising is real. But what they leaving out is the grind from sun up to sun night, from sun up to sundown, the grind of you getting on here writing your scripts, the grind of making the content, the grind of editing the content, It's not fun. I done cried many a nights tapping into this content stuff, because when I was doing me, I didn't do no content. I was on social media. I'm just getting new to social media the last couple of years. And the last 2 years, I can really say I done got consistent. The last year, I'm so off and on with y'all until it just ain't funny. That's why I'm in the trenches. But that's okay, because I'm leading all my TikTokers right here. You understand what I'm saying? Because I let them know what it is that I do here. I let them know what it is that I ask God to give me the permission to do. And that's take and motivate women of my age, older or younger. Look, ain't no age unacceptable because at some point you're going to need it. Okay? And YouTube videos do not expire. Okay? They live on and on. It's called Greenville. They live on and on and on forever. Some of y'all may see this for the first time 2 years from now. That's just the way YouTube rolls. You understand what I'm saying? But the moral to the story is I just came on here to say that we had a good time last night, and I wanted to touch in on Stormy and say, Stormy, keep your head up. You're a boss. You always was a boss. You always will be a boss. Rewrite your script. Don't make promises, and if don't make promises if it's gonna affect the way the federal government seen it, because that was a lesson for me. I learned from her. Now, don't be saying, Shaquita, you want to change 60,000 lives in 2 years. Why I can't have wishful thinking on some stuff I'm confident in that I know work? It wouldn't be up to me if you don't eat your foods correctly. It wouldn't be up to me if you don't follow the protocol. It wouldn't be up to me if you didn't move your body and walk and exercise. That wouldn't be on me. I gave you the truth. I gave you a format. You didn't follow it. So if you're not losing weight, if your underlying issues did not change, that's not on me. That's on you. Same with Stormy. If you wasn't selling your stuff, you wasn't creating the content, you wasn't pushing in the stuff, that ain't on her. That's on you. It sounded good. She lit fire up underneath you. You fell for it, but you didn't apply. Because you can make the money. You just got to fit the paw. You got to turn to a gym girlie. You got to practice what you preach in order for it to work. So keep your head up, Stormy. You know, I ain't gonna say that I always was a big fan, but I did follow you because you're a strong leader, and I respect your hustle, and I respect your game, but your mouth is foul. And me and you, we wouldn't have worked well together. Because I'd have been smashed you in your face, girl, long time ago. Yeah, I'd have gave you the business long time ago, talking about some low vibration and handling me in front of these folk like this. Handling me in front of these folk like this. Girl, you know that's a no-no. Let me explain something to you. You got anything you want to tell me on a level like that, you tap me on my shoulder and you pull me to the side. Look, let me explain something to you, Quita. We representing healthy eating around here. We representing what the label stand for. Quality foods and eating. A plate like that shows people that they could buy the stuff, eat whatever they want, and the product work. When me and you both know that ain't the truth and how this go. If the tea gonna work, you still have to follow a good, clean plan. See, that's how you handle that as a woman and as a boss. You sitting here in front of 100 people talking about low vibration, and that I would never have a plate like that. That same plate would have been in your face. Just don't play with me. Don't play with me like that. Don't do that in front of all these people like that. Because I ain't your child. And a lot of them, Stormy, be pimping. That's why I knew I couldn't deal with her. I knew I couldn't deal with her. Me? Huh? Yachty? Oh, no indeed. Yachty would have gave her the business. I wouldn't act as fast as Yachty, but eventually she'd have got it. But Yachty, upon arrival, she'd have got it. She'd have got it. We from New Orleans. Miami, New Orleans, same type of mentality. We edgy women. You understand? We strong-headed women. We strong-minded women. We all women that's about our hustle, that's about our money. You understand? And the way she deliver her message ain't cool. People say I come off like that at times, but I don't think so. Don't mistake my aggression conversation as malicious. It's passion. Stormy, disrespectful. Stormy, disrespectful. That's a whole nother ball game. But I ain't gonna stay on here too long, y'all, because I done talked to y'all for like 30 whole minutes, child, that this phone is saying. I'm gonna get up off here. I'm gonna go finish eating my steak, and I'm gonna finish drinking my coffee. And I'm gonna finish drinking my tea. And I see y'all on the next go round. Bye-bye.